Good evening. Today today was the kind of day where we feel, well, let me start again. Today is the kind of day where I felt suspended between two worlds, sitting on a cloud, waiting for the storm, waiting for the sun, waiting for something. It has been a journey like anybody's journey. There are moments where you need to stick to a pose, and no matter how uncomfortable it is, stick to it, because you know any movement you make outside that pose would be a waste of time. Anyway, I'm sure many of you go through these phases where you are in between worlds, in between moments, knowing exactly what you want, knowing exactly what your path is. You have the clarity, you have this feeling inside of you, you know what you need to do next, but there is, a push that needs to happen for the move to be complete. And this makes me realize how, if we're awake and aware of how the universe operates, how nature operates, that there is a timing, a divine timing for everything. I mean, the full moon needs to go through so many phases before it's again a new moon. And sometimes I just can't handle the wait. The wait means the time, the waiting, the in-between. Sometimes it gets a bit hard to handle. I get edgy, I get excited, and knowing something's gonna happen, but not yet. And these moments make me feel sometimes angry, sometimes pissed off, sometimes like a grumpy child who wants the candy now. Then I realize I'm being a spoiled kid. Then I look at the moon, which is not a new moon nor a full moon, somewhere in between. And I see it's not really annoyed by the phase it's in. It just is in that phase, and the movement continues, and the full moon will follow, and the new moon will follow. And it makes me realize how we humans are so disconnected from the flow of life, the flow of nature, because we decided to build boxes and live in them, and then fall into the illusion that we are safe in them. But mainly we are just disconnected from nature, disconnected from the order of life, the nature of things, the flow of time, outside our own urgency, outside our own little limited thinking and belief system. Today, now, as I'm looking at the moon, I'm going out right now to look at the moon, and we're going to do that together. As I look at the moon and the stars and the clouds and the trees, and I'll see how peaceful they are. They're not in a hurry for the sun to rise. They're not in a hurry for rain. They're just know that it will eventually rain, and I know that eventually the sun will rise. And it makes me sad. It makes me sad sometimes to know that as a human being, I'm so disconnected from nature. It makes me sad. This audio is a reminder that if you sometimes get lost or get too edgy or impatient or just looking at the pace of humans and thinking that's normal, if ever you go through that phase where you're in between phases and you don't know what's coming next, and you get edgy and you get frustrated because, it's not going to happen once or twice. It might happen a lot of times. And I just want you to know that when you get lost in that urgency, in that chaos, in that noise that says you have to do more, you have to do more, you have to do something, just go outside wherever you are in the world. Go outside, even if there is only a tiny plant on your balcony. Observe it, sit with it, and remember, it's not your fault. It's normal in the ways we are living now, in the cities we are living in now. It's normal for us to forget that what we call urgent is just a phase, as normal as any phase of the moon, any phase of the seasons. And let nature remind you that you are at the right time, at the right place, and what's coming is magnificent. Be free. I love you.